Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the 80s team facing the 90s team.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the 90s team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jordan. McHale is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Bird in at the 3. Now here's Stockton. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Pippen against Johnson. And the pass to Jordan. Over Jordan. And a great move by Jordan.
It's graceful. There's a level of dignity that Jordan has on the floor. Just so classy about everything he does.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Johnson. Following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Out left to the wing. Pippen with the steal. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Malone kicks to Pippen. Back to Malone. It's Jordan on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Pippen. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Back to Johnson. McHale outside. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. 3-on-3. Jordan against Jordan. Stockton outside. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by McHale. And here's the fast break. Puts it up. The offensive rebound. Not going to go that time. And they're running. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jordan up top. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Malone. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Jordan against Jordan. Over McHale. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Johnson surveying the floor. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the break. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to McHale. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Jordan. Three-pointer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it'll be the 90s team with their first time out of the game right here. Here's Payton. Outside Hill. 1:56 left in the first. Good work defensively by Worthy. Here's Irving, and Thomas has it in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Payton. Drexler outside. Second shot opportunity, and it's Shaq laying it in.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Thomas kicks to Irving, and it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Payton the bounce pass. Drexler passes to Payton. Here's Shaq. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. And Drexler throws it down hard.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
The 80s team with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Thomas kicks it over to Worthy. On its way from Irving for 2. He's off on that one. So the 90s team will take it the other way. And the ball out of play, the 80s team will inbound.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thomas dishes to Olajuwon. Outside Irving. Outside Thomas. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the 90s team. 6-point game. It's Robinson high post over Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Payton.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Here's Olajuwon, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the home team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the 90s team. They've got Ewing. Gary Payton is out there with Hardaway. And it's Hill, and it's Robinson in at the 4 spot.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. James Worthy on the wing. A fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Thomas against Payton. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Thomas passes to Olajuwon. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Hardaway against Irving, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Thomas passes to Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 5.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Payton kicks to Hardaway. He dishes it to Ewing. Shoots over Olajuwon. Ewing, good. Ewing's got his first basket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
So the 80s team called timeout. Their first.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Malone. Long range from the inbound. The rebound by Jordan.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson against Pippen. And he makes that one. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about, if we're coaches and executives and players, are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Jordan's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Al Malone, after Magic Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Pippen. Baseline J on the way. That's good from Stockton, the assist by Pippen. Stockton's got the lead up to 11 now for the 90s team. And the 80s team has possession. Johnson outside. Here's Jordan. Drops one in from the wing. Jordan's got his third basket of the night right there.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist, and they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
1:51 left in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to McHale. Malone kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bird. Over Stockton. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bird. Bird's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stockton passes to Pippen. Al Malone, and Jordan has it in the corner. Back to Malone. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Malone's got his second bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Malone outside. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
So for the 90s team, Shaq's checked in for Olajuwon. Mourning comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Drexler in for Jordan. The 80s team also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Malone. Wilkins comes in for Larry Bird. And Gervin subbed in for Jordan. Now here's Drexler. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Stockton, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That'll put Shaq on the line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
One shot.
The free throw off from O'Neal. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Wilkins with the drive. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Gervin. Misses the three. So it's the 90s team now. Here's Drexler. 2 points. That one goes.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So for the 90s team, Hill comes in for Pippen. And Hardaway is subbed in for John Stockton. The 80s team also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for McHale. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Magic Johnson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the 80s team. They trail by 16. To halt the run, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Thomas. With 1 on the clock, and Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight. And so it's the home team enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal, taking a look at this home squad. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. And it's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. Now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the court for the 80s team, we've got Kevin McHale. Jordan is out there with Johnson. Then it's Malone, and it's Bird in at the small forward. Stockton outside. To the middle, Olajuwon. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The 80s team with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Johnson against Pippen. Malone outside. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to McHale. Malone misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Johnson outside. Jordan against Jordan. Jordan kicks to Bird. They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Down low, inside. Malone kicks to Pippen. Passes it to Stockton, 13 feet away. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Stockton. Olajuwon's got 6.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Olajuwon's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Pass to Jordan. Malone outside. Johnson outside. Back to Malone. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. And 3 from Jordan. No good that time. So the 90s team will take it the other way.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime. Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fades back. Jordan can't get it to go. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
So for the 90s team, Ewing's checked in for Olajuwon. Robinson comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Payton in for John Stockton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. It's tipped. Malone dishes to Irving. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He has 7. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one drops. So for the 90s team, Drexler's checked in for Pippen. Hardaway is subbed in for Michael Jordan. Both free throws good from Ewing. Now here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Great D that time from Payton.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Payton's got his first bucket in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Johnson penetrating. It's deflected. On the wing, Drexler. He has 5. Drops in the layup for 2. Drexler's got 7.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Johnson following the score by Clyde Drexler. Robinson against Worthy. And there's the pass to Dantley. Now, here is Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Irving.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score. They are just killing them on the interior.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So for the 90s team, Shaq's checked in for Ewing. Morning comes in for Robinson. And it's Hill in for Payton. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Gervin. Over Drexler. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The 90s team on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. O'Neal passes to Drexler. Hardaway with it. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. He kicks it to Morning. Over Abdul-Jabbar. The good-looking shot from the wing.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Thomas against Hardaway. To the inside. Michael Jordan. He's checked in for Isaiah Thomas.